Brad in California got a solar quote. $26,000. He almost signed it. It should have cost $14,000, and here's the part that should bother you. The overcharge wasn't hidden in the fine print. It wasn't buried in the fees. It was sitting in plain sight inside one number on that quote. By the end of this video, you'll be able to find that number on any solar quote in America in about 30 seconds. And once you can see it, nobody can hide it from you ever again. You already know how this visit goes because it's the same script at every kitchen table in America. The rep is friendly, they say something like, utility rates went up again last year and they're not coming down, the system pays for itself, and wouldn't you know it, there's a crew in your neighborhood this week, so the price is only good today. Sign now or lose the discount. Brad heard this whole song. Real Homeowner, California 2022. His review is on Consumer Affairs, linked below so you can read every word yourself. His quote, $26,000 for a roughly 5 kilowatt system. And something about it itched because years earlier on the same property, a much bigger system had been installed for about the same money. Bigger system, same price. So either solar had gotten wildly more expensive in a few years or somebody was rounding up. So Brad did one piece of math, the same piece of math I'm about to teach you. Here it is. Take the price, $26,000, divide it by the system's size in watts, 4,970, $5.23 per watt. But at the time, the national average was around 275. Today, it's 278. It's barely moved. Brad wasn't getting a quote. He was getting audited. A fair price for a system? About $14,000. The math took 30 seconds and it was worth 12 grand. So here's your benchmark, and personally, I'd write this down. Under $250 a watt, excellent. Near $2, solar almost always makes financial sense. $250 to $325, typical. Above $350, expensive. And hold that thought because there's an unless coming. That's walkaway rule number 1. If the quote doesn't show the system size in watts, or the rep can't tell you the price per watt without calling a manager, you walk. That's the one number in this entire conversation, except knowing the number isn't enough, because the industry has a completely legal way of hiding it. You can have the same panels, same roofs, and obviously the same sun, but one system costs $18,000 if you pay in cash, and the other $25,000 or more if it's financed. So where did that $7,000 go? It got baked into the price before you ever saw it. They're called dealer fees, and they don't show up as a line item. They hide inside the principal, which means they hide inside your per watt math too. You divide by watts, the number looks bloated, and now you can't tell whether you're looking at an expensive system or an expensive loan. And the bait that makes it all work, your interest rate. You see, solar loans advertised at 1.99%. Sounds incredible. It's not an interest rate, it's a magician's left hand. So watch the right one. It's stuffing thousands in fees into the loan before the ink is dry. A $199 rate on a loan carrying $7 grand of dealer fees is like going to a restaurant with free breadsticks, but paying a $40 charge just for the table. Can we be honest about what that is? When the number only looks good because the real cost got moved somewhere you weren't looking, that's not a discount, that's a shell game. So walkaway rule number 2, 3 questions, and they answer all 3. What's the cash price? What's the finance price? And what will I have paid over the full life of the loan? Then one more, my favorite, what is not included in this price? Make them say it out loud. Make them list it. Hidden costs survive on silence. Now, before you take a flamethrower to every expensive quote in America, sometimes the scary number is the honest one. There are things that legitimately inflate a solar quote. None of them are crimes. 1, batteries. If your quote includes battery storage, that's $7,000 to $18,000 all by itself. A battery can nearly double the check, honestly. 2, your roof. Panels love an unshaded south-facing roof. If yours faces north with a steep pitch, a university solar researcher puts the penalty at 30 to 40% more just for the equipment for the same power. Same sun, harder geometry. 3, your state, and this one's wild. Over 25 years, the average Massachusetts homeowner avoids about $155,000 in utility costs. Tennessee, $2,846. And Washington, D.C. breaks even in about 5 years. Same panels, different zip code. The full 50-state table is on Consumer Affairs, link below. So the per watt number isn't a verdict, it's a flashlight. Above 350 a watt, the installer should be able to point at a reason. Battery, roof, market. If they can point at it, fine. But if they can't, well, you already know the rule. So here's the whole playbook in 30 seconds. Get 3 to 5 quotes, never one. A quote you can't compare is just a number somebody said. Divide every price by every watt. Under 250, great. Over 350, somebody had better be pointing at a battery. Ask the 3 loan questions: cash price, finance price, lifetime cost, and ask what's not included. And if the numbers don't add up and nobody can explain why, you walk. That's the whole rule. 30 seconds of arithmetic saved Brad $12,000. It's the same 30 seconds for you. Now, before you go, at Consumer Affairs, these are the questions that people ask us the most about solar costs. Rapid fire. How much does solar cost per month? Trick question. Panels don't send you a bill. Pay cash and the monthly cost is $0. Finance it, and loans typically run $100 to $300 a month. Leases $150 to $250. And fair warning, even with panels, most homes still pay a small utility connection fee. A $0 bill is a unicorn. Why are solar panels so expensive? Because panels are the cheap part. A real installation is panels plus an inverter, racking, wiring, permits, and skilled people on your roof. And roof repairs, electrical upgrades, or a battery can stack all on top of that. You're not just buying the panels, you're buying a small power plant. How much do solar panels cost after incentives? Depends entirely on where you live, and there's an update that matters. The federal solar tax credit is gone. Expired. If a rep is still pitching you 30% off from Uncle Sam, their math is a year out of date, and you should wonder what else is. State, local, and utility programs are where the savings live now. How much do solar panels and a battery cost? Around $20,000 for a typical system before incentives, and the battery adds $7,000 to $18,000 on top. If your area loses power a lot, it might be worth it. Otherwise, run the math twice. How much do solar panels cost for a 2,000 square foot home? Usually a 5 to 10 kilowatt system, call it $14,000 to $28,000 before incentives, but here's the thing. System size follows your electric bill, not your square footage. So grab last year's usage in kilowatt hours, divide by 1,200, and that's your system size in kilowatts. 30 seconds more of math. What are the different types of solar panels? There are really 2 worth knowing about. Monocrystalline, pricier, up to 24% efficient, the pick for small roofs and brutal climates. And then there's polycrystalline, cheaper, 15 to 20%. Fine if you've got roof for days. Efficiency costs money, so buy it only if your roof makes you. If this video helped you, be sure to smash that subscribe button and stay tuned for more updates that'll save you time, money, and hassle.